Now I'm showing people that I'm still a rocker.
Good. Well, we're delighted that that's the case. Delighted you're with us, of course, this morning as well on Good Morning Britain. That's it for the time being from Robert, but he will be joining us again between 8 and 9 o'clock when Anne Diamond and Mike Morris will be back with us too. Robert, thank you for the time being.
Pleasure.
Great to have you with us. 7:27 the time. Also back today, tanned, looking magnificent, is Trish Williamson. Trish, hello.
Hi, Richard. Thanks very much, and a very good morning to you. Well, yes, there's no disguising the fact I'm back in England. Just got to take one look at the weather. I must just ask Robert something before we get on with the weather. Where was the video filmed?
Southern Morocco.
Oh, it looked fantastic.
Yeah, nice place.
Great place for a holiday. Right, on with the weather. Very, very wet and windy and very unsettled, and it's going to continue like that for the next day or so. During the course of the weekend, a cold front moved across the country, bringing lots of rain with it. That's now moved out into the Atlantic, but there's more wet weather on the way. The wind's building up to about 50 miles an hour tonight, and they're going to continue as severe gale force down the western side of the country tomorrow. During the course of today, we're going to start off with a few sunny intervals down the eastern side of the country, but this rain and sleet is going to move in from the west, move right across the country and fall as snow on higher ground. Let's move on to this afternoon to see what those temperatures are doing. Along the south coast, you can see we've got the top temperatures of the day, about 7 or 8 degrees Celsius, dropping rapidly as we go further north. So by the time we're up in the far north of Scotland, as low as 3 degrees Celsius on average today. But some of the lowest temperatures will probably be around about 1 degree Celsius in places like Aviemore. So if you're skiing up there, it's going to be very chilly indeed today. You can see that wet and windy weather continuing during the course this afternoon with a mixture of snow and sleet, as I said, for this morning on the higher ground. A quick look at the picture for this evening to see how the day is going to finish off. You can see once again this rain and snow is going to be with us, more coming in by midnight, starting off frosty down the eastern side of the country, but much wetter by the morning. That's all from me for now. Back to Richard.
Trish, thank you, and I'll tell you when Trish has the courage to admit that she didn't bring me a present back from her holidays.
I'm here.
In a few moments, more from Gotham City, Batman and Robin, of course. Then at 8 o'clock, it's a welcome return for Anne Diamond and Mike Morris with the second part of Good Morning Britain this morning. You'll be able to hear more from our special guest, Robert Plant. We'll also be talking to the former Deputy Chief Constable of Manchester, John Stalker, whose controversial autobiography is out today. We'll be looking at the government's plans for the health service and at big changes in the Marriage Guidance Council, plus an exhibition of some marvellous paintings by disabled children. Plenty to look forward to then. Right now, the news from Adrian Brown in Washington and Gordon Honeycomb in London. Gordon.
Richard, hello. Good morning. The news from TVAM. The Ford Motor Company is today dealing with its first national strike for 10 years. 32,000 workers at the company's 21 plants began an all-out official stoppage at midnight after voting to reject a 3-year pay deal. Leaders of the National Union of Seamen go to the High Court today, hoping to avert the seizure of the union's assets. The ferry companies Sealink and P&O say that NUS members failed to obey an injunction ordering them to return to work. A group of anti-abortion MPs is demanding an inquest after claims that a 21-week-old fetus lived for 3 hours after being aborted. They're led by Liberal MP David Alton, who's sponsoring a bill to reduce the abortion time limit from 28 to 18 weeks. Boxing officials are investigating how 2 canisters of CS gas exploded before last night's world middleweight title fight in Stafford. Spectators, including Henry Cooper and the Sports Minister Colin Moynihan, suffered streaming eyes after breathing in fumes. American Frank Tate won the fight, knocking out England's Tony Simpson. Now with a roundup of today's international news, here's Adrian Brown in Washington.
Thank you, Gordon, and good morning from Washington. 5 more Palestinians have been killed in clashes with Israeli troops after one of the worst days of violence in the occupied territories. One of the dead was a 15-year-old boy. On Saturday, a 10-year-old boy became the youngest Palestinian to die since the current unrest began 2 months ago. The team of historians who've been investigating the war record of Austrian President Kurt Waldheim are due to present their report later today. It's expected to challenge Waldheim's denial of involvement in war crimes. President Noriega of Panama claimed last night that he's been framed on drugs charges by the United States after refusing to cooperate in a plan to invade Nicaragua. The White House wouldn't comment on the allegation. In Brazil, at least 130 people are known to have been killed in flooding and massive mudslides. Thousands more have been left homeless in the worst affected areas in Rio de Janeiro state. And that's it from Washington. Now back to Gordon Honeycomb in London.
as manager of the Welsh national team. The job's part-time, so he'll stay in charge of Nottingham Forest, currently second in Division 1. And that's the news. It's 7:33. Richard.
Gordon, thank you. Gordon's earning his money this morning, which makes a change. Well done, Gordon. 7:32, and we'll be with Adrian Brown, I hope, at 8 o'clock. Adrian stateside this morning, bringing us our international news. We're going to take a short break. Batman and Robin, just around the corner. Stay with us.
Fried potato waffles, a waffly versatile.
Grill them, bake them, fry them, eat them.
Waffly versatile.
Whisk Automatic. A thick, concentrated liquid detergent which goes deep into your wash with the deep, penetrating power to work through and through the fibers, getting your clothes really clean, returning them all to you, cleaner and brighter. Whisk Automatic. Deep cleaning power for all your wash. Any signature?
Fried potato waffles, a waffly versatile.
Grill them, bake them, fry them, eat them.
Waffly versatile.
Mum, you see my grey shirt?
Probably still on the floor where you threw it.
No! Mum! Look at the state of this. What am I going to do?
Wear the white one.
The white one? I'll wash it myself.
Bye-bye.
What's going on?
For everything you wash today, Persil Automatic is all you could want from a powder.
Ah, Mum!
Susie's been shouting too much about the rolling rat stickers and transfers in Trio. Sounds like we're gonna need a stand-in.
Stickers!
Cool.
Transfers!
Groovy.
I want those stickers of a superstar now. Yeah!
There's a Roland Rat sticker with transfers in every special pack of...
Trio!
Hello, Miss Walton. Hello, Miss
Some girls like to run around, like to handle everything they see. My girls have to run around, you know they'd rather be with me.
The advantage of shopping at your local Vantage chemist is that as well as friendly service, you get Vantage products. Quality you can trust, prices you'd rather pay.
You know they'd rather be with me.
For beautiful hair, enhanced with body and shine, you need a conditioner that responds to your individual needs. Silkion's self-adjusting conditioner acts only where needed. What's not needed rinses clean away. Silkion's conditioner and shampoo. For beautiful hair, turn to Silkion's.
Sun Lotto lovers! The first ever draw of Sun Lotto takes place right here tonight, around 7:25. So have your Sun Lotto numbers ready. You could win the Sun Lotto jackpot, £30,000. That's a lot of money. The Sun Lotto draw tonight. See you around 7:25. Woo!
It's the liquid cleaner that makes everything shine. Ask for it by name. Exeter Daiquil, Normal, Pro Etua.
Crisp and Dry is specially blended to shake off food, leaving it deliciously crisp and dry.
When you fry with crisp and dry.
Sainsbury's fresh home-produced rump steak. Lean, tender, and this week down in price to just £1.98 a pound.
a sum of 6 months. The king he gave a sign. He wasn't even partial to blackbirds in a pie. But when the pie was opened, much to his surprise, his favourite Cadbury's buttons were right before his eyes.
Cadbury's Buttons. Dairy milk chocolate for beginners.
Hey, what's with the singing, Fred? You have birdseed for breakfast?
Try a bowl of team, Barney. Tasty as cornflakes, healthy as bran flakes.
Hey, that's great.
Yeah, helps set me up for the day. It's full of fiber and... Whoa, yabba dabba doo!
Yabba dabba what, Fred?
Team, the only cereal with...
Yabba dabba doo!
When you've got a chesty cough, but don't want a medicine that slows you down or makes you sleepy, there's an effective remedy that lets you keep going. Niralex expectorant made by Boots. That's better. When you're feeling out of order, turn to Boots medicines.
Sun Lotto lovers! The first ever draw of Sun Lotto takes place right here tonight, around 7:25. So have your Sun Lotto numbers ready. You could win the Sun Lotto jackpot, £30,000. That's a lot of money. The Sun Lotto draw tonight. See you around 7:25. Woo!
Simply had to tell you about our new Coleman's home-style cooking sauces. The special pack seals in the freshness and flavour, so there's no need for any added artificial colours or preservatives. They make an everyday meal simply delicious. Coleman's. Always make the best a touch better.
Munchkins. They're after that special McVitie's recipe for Jaffa cakes. I'll show them. It's McVitie's secret combination of lush like sponge, smooth plain chocolate, and the real Jaffa orangey dip that just bowls them over. I won't let anyone steal the secret of McVitie's Jaffa cakes.
Do you feel all right? Sanatogen, the favourite family of vitamins.
If you'd like to clean those hard-to-reach back teeth, either get a flip-top head or get a Reach toothbrush from Johnson & Johnson.
It's the liquid cleaner that makes everything shine. Ask for it by name. Exeter Daiquil, Normal, Row Etua.